Hey, what's happening, everybody? How y'all doing, man? I just wanted to record just a video, man. Get back to the old types of content that I used to make. Um, just introspection. You know, I, unlike a lot of people, I have a lot of time to where I'm just being. It's interesting because um, I don't know, when I'm driving in the car, I don't have the music on. I just am driving in silence. When I'm walking in nature, I don't bring my phone with me. I'm just like, I wouldn't say like lost in thought, but I would also say just wondering about I guess you could say about the wonders of the universe, just how this is all freaking possible. And yet at the same time, yes, there's moments that I even have, as present as I am, wondering like, what's next? When am I gonna know the secrets of the universe? When am I going to, I'm always trying to um, discover more and more and more. Like, I never, I mean, this is the way I've been since I was a little kid. I just I want to know more. I never really settled with, oh yeah, this is how it is, or this is what someone said, or I never um, took someone's word for it. And when they tell me, well, Daren, this is how the planet was formed, and this is what kind of Earth it is, and it just always intrigued me. Like, I want to know more. Like, I want to know more. I have always wanted to know more. I have, from a little child, to wondering, and not only wondering like what's next here for me on this planet, but what's next beyond. Hence why I like started diving into like the spiritual realm and diving into past life regressions, and so I can uncover how this is all possible. you know I'm not just one to settle for what I'm told or what I read in one book. It's like I'm constantly um, seeking more and more knowledge and more answers. I don't just go with what everyone else is told, and oh, this is what it is and this is how it is, and no, I don't settle with that. I keep asking more and more questions. Why this? Why would we all choose to come here and suffer? Or why would we all choose to come here and majority, or maybe that's just a perception or a perspective of what it is. Maybe it's not really what you perceive it to be. Maybe, again, I've had many different downloads at many different times, especially over the years. And I can tell you with certainty that I keep, it's like I keep going to these new levels, and I understand the level of consciousness. I understand that everyone is at different levels. But what never really made sense to me, but then I understand as well, but still I don't really understand, is, and again, like I said, we're all here at different times in our journey of our soul's growth. And yet, it's like I don't think I've ever understood, because when coming in here and incarnating, I even questioned and wondered as a little kid. And I woke up as a little kid wondering, like, what is this? And Why would I just come here to work? But then I understand that there's different levels. And I don't mean levels in like, oh, you're above someone else or you're better than someone else. I don't mean that type of level. There's just different forms of consciousness that like are experiencing different forms. Maybe that's a better way to use it instead of levels, different forms. Because like you have a bug who can't speak verbally, or at least we don't know that it can, right? But like it doesn't even know that we really even exist. So what does that mean? There's got to be like different levels of or frequencies that like a dog can understand things, but yet not at a level, or at least we don't think not at a level that we're at, right? But then they're more in tune with the earth's movements and different things that are coming and through because they're connected more. But is that just our belief or perception or perspective of it, you know? And I think I'm gonna start doing like more videos like this where I'm just gonna like ramble about, you know, and we'll just keep opening up and expanding our consciousness more and more and more, because it gets you thinking, it gets you questioning, it gets you wondering, it gets you out of that that zombie mindset, that mindset of like being in like a spell and like just doing and like you're really just not even like in tune with anything, because you're just in this mode of like it's almost mechanical. It's mechanical, you know. But when you start bringing out, when information starts coming out and you're focusing your attention on something and someone gets the wheels spinning and you start to really open your mind and start to question, it's a game changer, because then you start wondering and questioning and wondering and questioning, and you're not going to just go off of what society may have told you or what, you know, what you were potentially told, or just like, oh yeah, I go to this job, I eat my dinner at this time, I come home, I meet my partner for a date. It's like mechanical. It's like you're not really questioning anything. You're just kind of in the rat race, so to speak, what you would call the rat race. And I think that, and I believe that we're coming into times that people are questioning everything more and more and more. And it's not just, oh, well, I'll just do this or be like this. I'm going to just clock in and clock out. You know, I'm just going through the motions till eventually I pass on or die, transition, whatever word you want to use. Some people aren't really familiar with the word transition, so like pass, die, go to the spiritual realm, leave your body, you know, death, which is like a word that a lot of people don't really want to address, or because of the way that it's been, the connotation or the labels it's been created around it to be scary or fearful or watch out, like, you know, this is going to happen. And, you know, moreover, a lot of society and humanity has been just attached to the physical form and everything about it, and is so attached to the point where they don't want to leave, you know, and that it's scary. But in actuality, you're really not, you're not leaving anything, because you're just leaving this body, potentially maybe going into another body on another planet, potentially living in the spiritual realm as a soul, but you're never ever going to be gone. That's not how it works. Energy can never be destroyed. And yet, yes, there's people out there that have pushed that or promoted that, and to scare you and to put you in more fear. And, you know, I think that the scariest thing of the human experience is the unknown part of it. And that our ego doesn't like that. Our ego wants to know everything. I don't really think it's necessarily my ego, it's just my human wanting to understand it all. And again, that goes back to, the ego wanting to have answers to everything, wanting to understand it, wanting to know it all. But I come on here because I've been doing this my entire life, and deep diving and dissecting and trying to understand it all. And I want to open people's eyes more, assisting them, like our slogan for the New Earth School: remembering who you are, remembering why you came here, remembering what you came here to do, remembering your purpose for why you're here, and remember that a purpose can be anything, man. A purpose could just be you creating a solution for a select part of the collective. Like maybe you grabbed something from the ether that was there waiting for someone to grab it and create it. And you created this project or product or solution. And that's a purpose. When you have heart and you have passion, and the solution that you created is quite literally a purpose, and everybody's trying to find this like purpose that is like, oh my God, I'm on the stage and I'm speaking to, and I'm traveling the world and I'm doing this because like social media has made things seem what they're not. But a purpose can be something so simple as you creating something that's a solution for others. And that's a massive impact that you're making. And, it's like I said, we're now beginning to break down these constructs that were created to make you think that the only way you're successful is if you have a lot of things and a lot of money in your bank account. The way you're successful is if you made this massive impact. See, I want to, and I know that my soul is here to, yes, make a big impact. Yes, assist people in remembering who they are. Because I'm teaching myself as I'm teaching you. And I really enjoyed always just getting in my car and driving and recording a video and putting the record on and just bringing out this profound, and maybe sometimes it won't be so profound, maybe it won't be so profound, but somebody out there will innately resonate with what I have to say, and it will drive home a message, even if it's one person. And I know that's something that so many have said, and it's like, so many have said, oh yeah, like if I could just help one person. Listen, man, you're always helping one person, but you're helping yourself. You're always helping yourself. And I make these videos not only for others, but for myself, more importantly. Because there's always something, as I'm breaking down these constructs and these, like, just wondering and questioning, it opens your mind. It creates expansion. You then start to seek more and more and more, and you're not just here going through the motions on that hamster wheel, confused and lost and in fear as to why you're here, what you're here to do. And you begin to get those wheels spinning that, wait, there is a purpose. I do have a purpose. Like, it could just be me smiling and opening a door for someone and making their day. That's a purpose. Remember this, guys and gals, that every single person, every single human that is here right now in physical form is here for a reason. And you do have a purpose. And you always have had one. If you are here, you have a purpose. If you are here, there's a reason for it. If you are here, you have something here to do. Whether it just is you shining your light bright, whether it's just you being you, whether it's just you opening a door for someone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the grand scheme of things, it's all about us loving one another, opening our hearts, sharing from our hearts, helping someone to realize that they're not alone and that you're not worthless. You're so powerful. You're so courageous. You're so strong. And, I'm going to bring more of these videos. I'm going to start recording more and more of these types of videos where I just get your wheels spinning, get the juices flowing, get you to start questioning everything. Because, man, it opens up your mind. It expands you. And you just start just seeking everything you can. Because, listen, man, at the end of the day, man, we just didn't come here to just, like I said, check in, clock out at the job, come home and eat dinner, go to sleep, do it all over again and over again and over again and over again. We did not come here for that. I promise you that. I would never have signed up to come here for that, ever. And I didn't, and I haven't, and I won't, and I will never. Because I've tried that, I've done that. It's not for me. Maybe it is for you. Maybe that is what you came here to do. Everybody's journey is different, man. But my purpose is to open your minds, to help you to remember who you are, why you're here, and what you came here to do, man. So with that being said, man, I love you all. I'm going to start doing these videos again. Let me know in the comments of the video when this is posted what you think and what your perceptions and perspectives of this entire planet, of the physical bodies that we're in, of this experience. I'd love to hear you guys share. With that being said, man, I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'm going to start bringing forward more of these car videos. Maybe I'll be in the park and just start rambling about different things that I wonder and question. Because, yeah, man, who wouldn't? I wonder that. Who wouldn't question everything? Yeah, I never could do that. I never could just settle with what someone told me. I'm like, no, you know what? I gotta start seeking more answers. No. Yeah, I read it in this book, and then this person has this perception or perspective, and then this person has, and it's no, I'm still not going to just be and settle with that. No, I want more. I want more answers. I want to know more. And that's what we're going to do. I don't know what I'm going to call this series yet, but it's going to be just an ongoing thing that I'm going to come through. Maybe once a week, I'll drop a video like this. And I know I've been sharing wisdom videos, but maybe I'll go deeper, because those are kind of just wisdom videos to support you, kind of coinciding with the channeling videos. But I feel like I really want to get back to just random downloads, random stuff that just comes to me, and I'm just whoa, yo, I know that beyond the veil, beyond what we see with our eyes, with our senses, there is literally souls standing right next to me. That there is other higher dimensional beings like Bigfoot or fairies. We just can't see them because they're at a different frequency and a different vibration, but they're here. And they could see us, but we can't see them yet because of the frequency and vibration that we're at. But they can certainly see us, and if you tune in more and more and you believe it, because again, everything is believing, and if you don't believe, well, you're not going to see, you're not going to notice. Like I've been randomly seeing spaceships every day, and which was something that I never seen before, which tells me that we're raising our frequency as a collective, not only as a collective, but myself and the collective, for us to be able to start seeing the things we're seeing and the things that are available to us. Because the more we raise our consciousness, the more we raise our frequency and our vibration, there's more available to us. The higher we go, the higher the veil thins, and we're able to grab technologies that we weren't able to grab before, and man, there's like another video coming. It's like different books, different people, different gurus, so to speak, weren't available to me or other people 20-40 years ago. There was a certain percentage, yes, that had access at that time, but like, it reminded me of like Linda Howe, who accesses the Akashic Records, and she's been doing it for like over 20-30 years. I don't know how many years, but I took her classes, and I didn't know about her when I was like in my 20s. I didn't even know she existed, and so dependent on where we're at is dependent on what is available to us, and that goes for not only us individually, but that also goes for the collective as well, where the collective's at, and if the collective is ready for certain things. Hence why certain things weren't available to us 20-30 years ago, and now they are, or now they will be. So it's like, is the collective ready for flying cars? Is the collective ready for teleportation? Is the collective ready for realizing that they can instantly heal? Is the it's like, these are the things that I've always questioned and will continue to question. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna do some more longer videos like this with just me opening my mind, questioning everything, and using it to bring home messages like this to you all. It's a beautiful time, man, to be alive, no matter and despite what you are experiencing, what you are going through. It is such an amazing time to be alive, yet sometimes it may not feel that way. Sometimes you just may feel like, man, I'm struggling, man, this is tough, bro. But it all comes down to trust. Trusting, man, is one of the biggest and most difficult for humanity. Not only is it you trusting humanity and the universe, but it's trusting yourself. So I'm gonna just decide to leave it there, and just remember that it's all about trust. It's all about trusting yourself, trusting what's happening, trusting what's unfolding, trusting the unknown. And there's magic all around, and I just love you all, man. And I'm gonna just continue to bring forth these messages and this long form content as well, where I'm just rambling and talking about topics and subjects and whatever wants to come through, whatever messages want to come through. So if you haven't already, man, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I love you all. From my heart to yours, take care of yourselves and each other, and question everything, man. Question everything, because there in fact is more to life than we've been told. I love you all. I will see you in the next video.